You can hear me now. Welcome to the stream. I see somebody in the chat. It's Dream Cartographer. Hello, Dream Cartographer. Thank you for joining us again today. It is the last week of summer camp, which is very bittersweet. I love summer camp, but it's gonna be like, of course, a little less busy once it's over in the world building area and writing area, but yet we never stop writing, do we? Creatives don't quit, usually. So, I'm still going to be doing things. We might not be streaming every day, but I will still be doing things, and hopefully, I will still stream sometimes. This was really fun. If you are a little late on it, summer camp, there's two summer camps. One is at World Anvil, which is this wonderful site here that helps you to world build and make like a wiki page for your world. And this world could be for anything, a novel, a video game, a TTRPG. Um, it's just a great site with an awesome tool, all these awesome tools that can help you out. And then the other summer camp is NaNo, which may know as National Novel Writing Month, but for the month of July, of course, which is July now, that's summer camp. They do have a spring camp in April. So this just allows you to kind of do whatever you want, work on whatever project you like, and then we are just using this word count goal update and everything. We're taking our World Anvil words and putting them into this nano goal word count update. I adjusted my goal down to 15,500 words because realistically I was not going to be able to get to 50,000. This number here would be what I would approximately write if there were, 31 prompts and I did 500 words per prompt. The minimum is 300, but I like to try to round up to 500. We have not done that with every article yet, but we want to get as many articles published as possible, and then we can neaten them up. So my goal is to try to do that today. We can't do everything today, of course, but we do need to get a move on because camp is almost over. Where is, let's see, summer camp. This is kind of my progress here. I'm just going to go to one of the articles so that it can take me to my competition homepage. And I've done 14 out of 31 articles. 2 of those are in Winsome Horde, but the rest of them are over here in the Secret Agent Someone universe. I really want to get all these done and out, and then the next, steps would be to neaten up some of these articles. Some of them are pretty good, but they have they have art and stuff like that. Some of them don't have art, and some of them I feel like they really need improvement. So we are going to try to see as many articles as we can do today so that we can get this number from 14 up to at least in the 20s or something. So that's the goal. We are 10 minutes into the stream, so therefore I think we should start right now. Let's go to our articles. And go to case files and go to Summer Camp 2022. Expanse is pretty much good. The only one that we don't have here is the poisoner sedative, because the other 2 expanse prompts are in Winsome Horde and they are complete. Even though they're works in progress, they have been submitted. Those 2 were, let's see. Yes, an ethnicity. Let me go to the world building. An ethnicity, a culture who lives by or near within an ocean, desert, or other expanse. Then there was a ritual, a food that marks a rite of passage for a culture in your world. Both of those I did in Winsome Horde, the Sunderwickians, and the baking of bread ritual. So if we just work on this harvestable from nature, then all of the expanse prompts will be complete. It's a material only harvestable from nature. I know in Winsome Horde I have some things. I don't know if I fully wrote about them, though. Let's explore Winsome Horde for a moment. I don't want to get too deep into Winsome Horde. Nature, plants. Oh yes, we have Godweb. Yep, that was already for World Ember. But as I said, there's several things in the world that can be used. But the things that are coming to mind, of course, I already wrote about them. So let's skip those. Get out of the fantasy medieval world. We had some ideas for maybe a poison or a sedative that is harvestable only from nature. You know what I could do? We could talk about, so like the burrs, those track burrs or whatever I called them. I don't know what I really want them to be called. But these are genetically modified plants. But how about if we think about where did they come from? Because one of the things about summer camp they like to do in the last couple years, they've been making the prompts link with each other. So it would make sense to take this, which is the modified plant, and figure out what did they use to create this modified plant. So we can do a bit of research here. Okay. I wanted to just search in the tab first. So these are the little plants that we were talking about. And they have some different, they grow on different plants. Yes, that's right, Dream Cartographer. The plant that's used to make the burrs, the track burrs, so the plant that they collect and then modify. So, okay. So we can wonder what kind of plants do we want them to have collected from? No. It should be something like a bush. Let's see. So we can the best one I'm thinking at this point. Let's see. Dream Cartographer has said things in the chat. Do you need... Oh, why is the chat not showing up on my stream? That's weird. Hold on one moment. to make sure that the chat is being displayed. Because I like you guys to be able to see what everybody's talking about. Alright, let's see. It's not working. That's so weird. Alright, for some reason the chat is not showing up. Horrible, but it's fine. We are going to see if I can just read Dream Cartographer's comments, because it's not letting you see them. Alright, so Dream Cartographer says, do you need something more pervasive and nigh impossible to escape? Or would it be better to have a species that's super inconspicuous so that the escapee doesn't notice they're being tagged until it's far too late? Also, she asks about tech issues. Unfortunately, I don't think that I changed any settings recently, and I don't think that I had many tech issues. I can look back, but I was almost for certain that when there were a couple of posts in the chat, they were okay. They were not, they did appear, so I'm not sure. I haven't really been messing with the settings at all, actually. But we will deal with that after stream, because it's like we need to make sure that we actually get some writing done, and I don't want to bore you with technical things. To answer Dream Cartographer's question, the main thing that I think that we should do is we don't want a species that's too invasive, because then it might spread elsewhere all around the island and not stay in one place, which is something that, you know, will make it harder, because they won't know. Like we were talking about earlier, these would stay in bushes that are in set points. So if you see some activity on the map, you will know that this must be something that is moving around, something that was not, you know, planted there. As opposed to if they were like, with every blowing wind, seeds spread and more bushes sprout, then it can make a confusing map, and it will be harder to track the criminals. I'm not sure if that's exactly what the question was you were asking, or if you were saying, should the plant be like a plant where they don't notice that there are birds on the plant? Because I think that it should be like, you know what I can do? We can just make it where the bush, it's spliced with a bush. So even if we don't see a burr plant that's exactly the way we imagined, they altered it, so they can alter it and make it into a bush that is more inconspicuous than these things that are seen here. I think that the closest thing that I've seen on this little Wikipedia page oh, this is a vine. That like is obvious, like burrs on this one. She said she wanted to know which type of features Will-O-Wisp and, of course, the author would want. So I mainly just would want it to be like a regular bush where, yes, like you're saying, the burrs aren't too conspicuous where you see there's burr, but when you walk through it, you're like, ow, what's that? Oh, and then you just know that it was burrs and you don't know that they're tracking you. Or you may not even notice that it got attached to you. So we can just probably, the shape of the burrs that I'm imagining, I saw one. Let's see how these look. Um, okay. Maybe these then. So it's not too, these are not, don't seem to be too like poisonous, and they don't seem to be too, you know, conspicuous. Velcro plant. So yeah, we could use this, and these are cleavers, which, the material harvested would be then, not necessarily the plant itself, but like the seeds. Because I think that they would probably genetically alter the seeds so that when the seeds grow, they will already have the components that the scientists want them to have. You know what? This, I'm just gonna say cleaver seeds. And then I think there's a scientific name. There's a scientific name, oh, there isn't one. I thought there was a scientific name field. I might be thinking about something else. This is a species. I mean, this is not a species technically. This is a material. So, that's why there's no scientific name. Let's see. Do they have? I guess we could say organic. Dream Cartographer has said something else. There's also the issue of which ones wouldn't look out of place in a hostile rainforest environment. Yes. So that's another thing. If we look up by rainforest burrs, perhaps there is already something we're looking at. There's not very many good there's not very many good results when I search that. But what we can do is have them splice these with the seeds of a rainforest bush or something like that, so that it can be able to survive and thrive in that environment, and also to blend in. She says whether they would actually survive there isn't much of an issue since they can be genetically altered for that. Yep, that's exactly what I was saying. So, they could, the burrs part can be from this, cleavers seeds, and we can have them add more burrs seeds and stuff to it as well. But as you said, there's a lot of genetic mutation going on here, a lot of altering. So it doesn't have to be just one thing, and we don't have to put all of the emphasis on this one thing. We just want to make one article. So this article we're just doing is the cleaver seeds, but of course they can add more burr seeds to it. They can add more bush, all the different elements that they want. They can add it to this. This is just one of the materials that are being used. This is not the full base of the whole species. This is just one of the parts that are being used to create Frankenstein's monster. So, because, yeah, we just need that for the summer camp. So, I think that it's time to start writing because I'm running out of time. Let's see. Where is my music? I want some music. And I'm not going to have it too loud because people have been complaining about it being a little bit too loud and you can't hear my voice over it. So I am turning it down a bit. And now let's make a sprint for 10 minutes in the servers. My keyboard. So I'm doing one in my server and one in the World Anvil server. And we have 0 words. So we're just gonna join like that. Alright. Now let's go. And before we start, I really just need to plug up my computer because my computer, I don't want it to run out of energy while I'm sprinting. That would be horrible. Okay. It's a mess of tangled cords. Alright, I think that's better. And Dream Cartographer says, build and publish like the wind, with lots of emojis. So thank you. We are going to try to do that. At least 300 words we need to publish this article. So... Alright, that's 199 words. We're gonna go down to some of the prompts and see what they have. I don't think that these are very edible. Let's see. Common found state. Seeds. Just seeds. See, this is the kind of thing that I don't like about a real world building, because I don't want to just copy and paste everything from a Wikipedia page about these plants. They're saying that it's edible. The leaves and stems of the plant can be cooked. It doesn't say that the seeds can be cooked. How do the seeds look? Maybe the burrs are the seeds. Let's see. How is the seed? Okay, the globular fruits are burrs, which grow 1 to 3 seeds clustered together. Okay, so that's what I figured. The seeds are within the burr. So what else can we talk about? Just, oh, usage. Well, that's kind of what this was. So I'm just going to cut this from here and put it in usage. And we can just talk a lot about usage, because I don't want to talk too much about real world things, because then it'll just become very boring. Dream Cartographer says, oh, so would that mean the track birds are genetically engineered to release the chemical instead of seeds? That would make sense. Therefore, it won't be like they have to worry about the seeds spreading bushes to other places of the island, because, you know, the seeds, if they spread seeds everywhere, they would worry about bushes growing. But it could be like seedless grapes and other fruits like that they genetically altered, so that it's basically spaying and neutering their plants, so they are not able to reproduce others elsewhere. And that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, that's a good focus to talk about. Let's see. Usage. The new bushes are no longer able to produce seeds, and that spread elsewhere. I did not press loop on my little song. Where are we? T. 9 more words. Oh, I see. Oh man, joined right at the end. Okay. Oh no, they didn't. They joined and they did good. I have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to update my progress, and I literally only did 281 words, so... Ah! I did not mean to do that. Let's see if we can do another sprint, because I really want to get this article done and published. Alright, let's do another sprint for 10. And we talk about where they're stored, because this could be a section of the experiment sector. These seeds are collected. Alright, that should be enough. 344. Okay. That's not right. Alright, so I did 63 words there. We'll update NaNo. 344. And then we will publish this. Material only harvestable from nature. Gonna put work in progress in the sidebar. And then we have to go to Font Awesome and find a really cool icon for it. They don't just
RPG Awesome has it. I guess we could probably just use this sun because it can be passed as a seed or something. I don't know. We're just doing what we can. Oh, that was already there. Okay, and then we save it and view. Okay. That has been submitted. And now all of our expanse prompts are done. Awesome. Now we have leadership. We have 4 more here. We have rank, ritual, profession, and landmark. We were thinking about for rank to be, We could just write about the weird higher-ups of Will-O-Wisp that nobody gets to meet. I'll just, yeah, I'm not choosing one of those. I'm just going to just say higher-ups for now. And let's see. Dream Cartographer says, oh yeah, there probably is some sort of hidden hierarchy within the shadowy inner circle, right? Yes, that's right. So, I'm just gonna go with this being a name that the agents or anybody who doesn't know what they really are refer to everybody as. Related organizations, of course, is Will-O-Wisp.
talk vaguely. And it's probably time for time up. So I already did 63 new. And then what did I do here? 126. So that's 189. A total of 189. Oh. Alright, so never mind. I didn't know I could do that. I can add 126. That's what I'm trying to do. Ah, what did I just do? Okay, there we go. Alright. So, we're almost halfway through this article. So we might as well just go ahead and keep going. And we can just close these sprints. We are just going to work to complete this article. Title that commands respect and those in the know. Let's save them as they are here. So that we can be able to publish them as soon as we get the word count correct. I'm sure that's over 300. It's at 410. Alrighty. So we are going to update this 410. And we'll be heading over to Font Awesome to get a cool icon. I guess I could do this, which is like higher up. I have no idea. I'm just gonna do that for now and submit it. So we're gonna view the article. Okay. So now let's see how many I have submitted. 16 of 31. So I have officially reached silver. Yay! Alright, so I have the silver badge, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and the technical difficulties are annoying. I apologize that you're not able to see the chat, but I've tried to read all the comments that I can see. I will try to get this fixed tomorrow so that when we go live again, we can see the chat and not have to rely on me talking. But yes, thank you again. I appreciate everything you guys do. And I'm glad this whole part up here is blue. We just still need to do these two, and we will be done with this little set. But we do know today is Tuesday, tomorrow is Wednesday, and summer camp ends on Sunday. And I will not be streaming on Sunday, but I will be streaming every weekday. So the last day will be Friday. We will do an after summer camp stream on August 1st, which will be a party, and we'll talk about what we've accomplished and everything like that. But let's not skip there. We still have lots of fun times before then, which is a couple of hours. So thank you guys so much again. I appreciate everything you guys do. Dream Cartographer has all kinds of emojis that are like this in the chat, and I wish you guys could see them. She said, thanks for the stream and great work today. Well, thank you for stopping by, and I appreciate all your suggestions and help and motivation to help me to publish these articles and achieve silver badge. All right, God bless you guys. Much success and happy camping.